Just one of them days when I wanna be all alone. It's just one of them days when I gotta be all alone. It's just one of them days. Don't take it personal. Wanna be all alone. Think I treat you wrong. I wanna take some time out to think things through.
Dear Diary, some days I wake up angry. Some days I wake up sad. Some days I wake up depressed. And other days I wake up anxious. Not because anyone did something, but because sometimes that's just how I went to sleep. I know these feelings are temporary and they come with being on a spiritual journey. Many people, they don't talk about the ugly side of healing. They don't mention how hard it is to not only acknowledge your own flaws, but to wake up each and every day and try to combat them. That's what I hope to accomplish out here today. This journey may be lonely most of the time, but I know I can't be alone. Hopefully, this message reaches the person it's meant for. And now that I've gotten that off my chest, it's time to get grounded. Until next time, sign my higher self.
And I find myself in misery, and that ain't cool.
What do you think it means to love thyself? I feel like I hear it a whole lot, but don't nobody really teach me how to love myself, because when they say it, I feel like it's not really what they mean. When they show it, all I really see is people trying to cover up their own insecurities, but that don't feel right to me. Because see, I thought I understood it. I thought I knew self-love because I don't really not like myself too much. Till somebody told me what happens when you don't see anything inside yourself worth loving, and I was stumped. I ain't have an answer. And in fact, in that moment, I realized that I couldn't even give a definitive example. Pause. Think about it. You ever think about how it's easy for us to encourage everyone else to love themselves, but then when it comes to our turn, we don't even give it a shot? You ever think about how hypocritical that actually really is? I don't know. Anyways, I didn't have any tactics. I didn't have any options. I had to do my own soul searching, and I had to face the fact that I never really faced my negative thoughts, and running away from them seemed like the easiest route with the least amount of obstacles. I guess it's easier to love thy neighbor, but just neglect the as thyself part. I'm guessing that it's a lot easier when all you see is good behavior, but talk to me when there's nothing to really hype thyself up on. Have you ever hated you? Have you ever looked at your reflection and thought to yourself, why am I so unlovable? Have you ever had to fight your own thoughts about the fact that you don't see any value inside your own self, and you can't even seem to find something in yourself that seems enough for you? See, if you've never had to fight that battle, then you can't really coach me through it. And trust me, it is a battle, and actually it's more like a war that we were never even meant to fight. If you've never not liked you, then you can't give me an opinion about how to like me. You don't know the things I've done. You don't know the things I've seen.
What's up, y'all? If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys that are new, my name is Tyanne, but a lot of people call me Taj. And this video is going to be a lot different than any other video that I've posted on my channel. And if you're a OG, a part of the tribe, then you already know that. As y'all saw, I just came out into the park. I actually found this little like hike trail park literally like by a river one day that I was just finishing up some work, and my husband Malik, those of y'all that are part of the tribe have already met him. If you're new here, go back and watch any of my family vlogs and you will meet him. But he just suggested one day after work, instead of rushing home, that I just take myself out on a date. And I took him up on it and kind of just wandered around until I got lost. And I ended up here at this amazing park. Like, y'all, it's literally riverside. I don't know if y'all can hear the river flowing or if you can even see it. But I'm sure you guys saw it in the B-roll. And it is just like such a gorgeous trail. Literally, there are freaking mansions. Literally, that's literally what I'm looking at, is a bunch of mansions. It's just such an amazing and peaceful place. And today I decided to just come out and do some yoga out here. For those of you guys that are new, I'm an earth sign. I am a Virgo rising. So something about just being in nature kind of it just does it for me. And I found myself mentally just kind of needing to get away. So here I am in the park. I flowed. I'll make sure to leave a link to the video that I just flowed to. That's why you guys saw me have my iPad out. I was flowing to a video, kind of like freestyling still, but like flowing to a video. And I kind of got into yoga a little over a year ago, back when I lived in Italy. And it has just been such a mental safe space, a spiritual safe space. I guess I should just put a little disclaimer out there. This video is going to be a little bit spiritual based, I guess to say. I consider myself to be more spiritual than I am religious. So yeah, do with that information what you will. If this is not the video for you, then I respect that. But if it is, if you clicked on this video, it's probably because you can relate to the title. And that's kind of how I'm feeling. Like, some days I just have days where I feel like nobody gets it. Nobody gets me. Some days I feel like I'm doing a great job of like trying to express myself and just be authentically myself. If y'all see me drinking water, it's because it's hot. It is October in South Carolina, and I just knew it was going to be a little cooler. Bought a windbreaker jacket, all that. Y'all, I am sweating. Sitting in the sun, but I need all the sun rays that I could get. Yes, I have sunscreen on for the estheticians out there, but some days I don't know. I just feel like no matter what I do, no matter who I'm around, I just kind of feel secluded. I just kind of feel alone. Never really physically, but more so spiritually and mentally. And I guess I should kind of let it be known that I am on this spiritual journey. I started my spiritual journey around the same time that I started doing yoga. And it has it's brought me a different perspective when it comes to how I see things, how I feel about things, how I express things. And it's honestly just to a point where, like, I'm tired, y'all. And I think it's okay. And I think that's kind of what... Sorry, y'all. There's, like, a really loud plane going by. Sorry about that, y'all. Hopefully you guys can hear me a lot better now. But, yeah, I think I was just saying that, you know, being on a spiritual journey, I think it's supposed to be lonely. I think it's supposed to be secluding. I think it's supposed to feel isolated, because it in turn just kind of reconnects you with source, with the universe, with God, with yourself, most importantly. And I think that's where I am. And I just don't think, like, I knew, but I didn't know, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't know going on a spiritual journey would be so lonely. I didn't know that it would be so hard to find people that could relate to me. And that's kind of part of the reason that I'm making this video, is because I know if I feel like this, there has to be other people out there that feel the same. So I'm here to tell you, you're not alone. You're not alone when you feel confused. You're not alone when you feel angry, or you feel sad, or you feel like even in a room full of people, you still can relate to no one. I get it. And it is hard, especially when, you know, everyone around you are on their own individual journeys and different places in their journeys. So I'm finding it really hard to connect to people the deeper I connect with myself, because I'm learning there are just certain connections that I just won't entertain anymore, There's certain connections that no longer serve me, so they just had to go. Sorry, y'all. I'm making this video in hopes that someone out there can relate, someone out there feels my pain and my struggle, because it's like I know that the people around me, they're trying to understand where I am and what's going on, but truth be told, I don't even understand it. I don't understand how I'm feeling half the time. So I'm taking the time to really get to know myself, understand my feelings, quiet the noise and the distractions, and really just listen to myself and get all the way aligned with myself and with my purpose in this physical realm, because I believe that we were all put here for a purpose. The universe has something it wants me to complete, something it wants me to do, and me going on this spiritual journey is just a part of that. And I understand that it's just hard, if I'm being honest, to feel so misunderstood. And I feel like if you're a Virgo rising and you're watching this, you feel my pain. Like, if there's one thing I feel most of all, it's misunderstood. I feel like my passion is mistaken for anger and arrogance, and that my confidence is mistaken for cockiness. And those are never my intentions, like, ever. I'm just trying to show up every day as my best self, like as the best version of myself. And I can't speak for you guys, but I can just tell when I'm about to step a little bit deeper into my spiritual journey. I could just feel and tell when I'm about to vibrate on a higher frequency. And it's like as I climb that frequency ladder, it's just like I start to realize it's lonely on this level. I start to look at the places that I go and the people that I'm around, and I don't feel satisfied, because it's not to say that nobody's on my level, and I know that sounds bad, but it's really just that I don't know. I have yet to meet someone that's near where I am in my journey, that they could really and truly understand that I don't mean no harm. I'm just as hard on myself as I am on those around me. And I understand that sometimes that's too hard for both myself and others. But it's like I almost can't help it, because I know I can do more. I know the people around me can do more. I want them to do more. I want to do more. I want to give more, grow more, learn more, love more. And I'm trying every single day. And some days I feel like I just fall short of that. And on those type of days, I gotta kind of get regrounded, come connect with source, and just kind of understand that I am just a very small piece to a very big puzzle, and that all of this is for something. It's for a reason. And I just constantly have to remind myself that I may not know what that is. I may never know what that is, and that's okay. I think that's my biggest problem, is that I'm such a problem solver. Like I said, if you're a Virgo rising, you feel me on a different level, because I find comfort and peace in fixing things and solving problems instead of just being. And I just have this mentality that everything has a meaning, and everything. I mean, I know that everything has a meaning. I just kind of psych myself out trying to figure out what everything means, and just trying to listen to the signs. But sometimes I feel like they be in another language, and like I see them, but I don't understand them. And it's hard. I meditate and pray daily, because I feel like that's all I got left at this point. And if I want to operate as my best self, I just have to have faith that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm where I'm supposed to be, when I'm supposed to be there. not a second sooner, not a moment later. And I just wanted those of you guys that are watching to know you're not alone. Someone gets you, someone sees you, that someone is me. If you made it this far in the video, congratulations. You're officially part of the tribe. I'm a licensed real estate agent. I'm an army wife. I'm a toddler boy mom. I'm so many things, but I have accepted the fact that I am a spiritual being first. That I am my ancestors' wildest dreams. So, welcome to the tribe. All of my videos are not this deep, I promise. This one was just kind of on my heart, so I just figured I'd come out here, take you guys out here with me, and hope that somebody, anybody, understands. And if that somebody is you, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Share it with anybody you know may need it. If literally the birds chirping. And if this resonated with you, hopefully you'll feel inclined to hit that subscribe button and officially become part of the tribe, because I'd love to have you and I'd love to go on this spiritual journey together, because we all need somebody. We all need somebody to lean on. I promise you, one thing I'm not is a singer, but that song just instantly came to my head, so I just had to sing it. But that's kind of all I got for you guys. So I will see you, yes you, in my next video. Peace, y'all.